lot of good that happening, but there's also a lot of terrible things that are happening somewhere, like another parts of the world, that it's affecting people's um emotions and stuff like that. Like those, especially those highlights one that we got to hear, like the shooting in New Zealand, the crash in Ethiopia, the cyclone I died in Zimbabwe, Zambia, and Mozambique. So it was hard. So for me, all of that coming and just losing my cousin, it was just like, oh my gosh, like I had to think about what is life. Like if there is the people who are struggling, there's people who are, I just, like, as a people, we just need to care about each other. Like we all in one boat, we all sharing one common as humans. Welcome again. Welcome to Oliver Oak Fan or RC section for my Oliver Library chat topics. So, and before I even go any further, I just want to say, excuse my voice. My voice, it's changed because I've been having a cold, like a coughing, a sneezing. That's why I changed my voice. So that's why you hear me talking like this. So I just put that first and foremost. So, you guys, I haven't done like a YouTube video for about a few weeks, but yes, I'm back. But I'm back here today. Today's video is about. I mean, it's going to be emotional. It's going to be like really sad, I guess. Don't be fooled about all me looking nice, thinking I'm going to give you a very funny topic. What I'm going to talk about pretty much is it's the thing that has been happening lately. Um, we all know, like, if you follow the news, if you're on social media, you know what's been happening around the world. Like it first, like it was like it was it the Ethiopian aircraft that crashed and 150 something people, 57 people, like 157 people died from all across the world, from America, from Europe, from Africa, from Asia. Like people died. Like that's like I can't imagine knowing like I feel like the open crash is one of the worstest thing ever. I feel like it's the worst way to die. So my heart goes on to like goes to the people who lost their loved ones, their family, their friends, from that crash, because it was really heartbreaking right across the world. I myself, for someone who wants to travel, who wanna like travel in different corners of the world, it really like it scared me out. I was like, oh my gosh, if that's how like if that's how like the plans are starting to be like, we're not going to do that. So yeah, it was really heartbreaking. It was very sad. Like I can't imagine people who lost their lives um, from that. Yeah, like I can't imagine like people who lost their lives from that aircraft. Like I just feel like, oh my god. Sorry guys, I told you it's going to be emotional because it's been like the feelings that I've been experiencing, thinking about all this like violence and stuff, and these like events like that are happening around the world, and I just and it hurts my heart. Sometimes like we don't get to think how like these things are so bad and are so huge. Like imagine it being like to those people who were affected, especially like those like close family to those people. Those are the ones who really know what this has done to them. For us who are maybe the outsider, who are kind of like not attached to them as a family member and stuff, we don't get to really know how this is like so traumatizing to some like to those like to their family and stuff. To me, like I just when you think about it and imagine how it could be you, or it could be your sister, it could be your family, it could be anybody that you know, it's just very heartbreaking. So yeah, like my condolences goes to like those people like who was affected, and because if anyone of ours loses something, it's the whole world is affected. So yeah, and another thing was the New Zealand shooting. You guys, did you hear about those like New Zealand shooting where this guy went and shot people in their Moscow, like a miserable Moscow, where they, like a miserable like were paying, and they killed like over like 40 people, something like that. Like, what in the world? Like, what is this hate? Like, I feel like there is so much hate in the world. There's so much hate in our community, and I just feel like people need to change. Just because someone looks different from you, it doesn't have to be a hater. You don't have to see them as your enemy. Just because someone believes in something different from what you believe in, you don't have to like. Why can you let people be them and you know be on other people, other people be them? Because I mean people, the world is so huge and the world is so, we are so different. Like we can't be the same, and we have to like, I think we have to start learning to respect like each other's differences, and know that someone sorry I'm sorry guys. Today like, I mean, it's starting to be spring, and finally outside it feels like a little better, so I decided to sit outside. That's why you see me sitting outside like this. So yeah, it's getting a little bit warm. It's not there yet, but at least you can see how I'm dressing and everything. So it's not that cold, so it feels better. And soon it will be warm and warm. So, but let's go back to what we were talking about. So I was on the New Zealand shooting and stuff. I just feel like literally if you care about humanity, like as I do, I'm one of those people who would like, I feel like I care about humanity. I wanna like see the world getting better. People like these words, violence, hate, discrimination, colorism and stuff like just ending. Like it's so hard, but it bothers me as a person that people will just hate you because you are certain for who you are. Like, why this have to be like this? I just feel like literally like something needs to be implemented where like these schools, churches, like groups and media, like it kind of like it's kind of like a teaching, maybe like humanity class where they teach people like let them know that we are different, but we don't have to hate each other because of our difference. We are different in so many ways, but we also share a lot in common as a humans, as a children of God and stuff like that. So, like to me, it hurts me to hear that there's people who lost their life because of who they are and what they breathe in and stuff like that. It hurts and it's heartbreaking. You know, just because they are miserable, they don't need to be killed because of their origin or what they come from and stuff like that. Just like no one is deserving to die, to be killed, or to be punished, or to be discriminated because of who they are. So like that's one of the things like it makes me feel like, oh my gosh, like sometimes that time like I don't know, like I can't do anything, but I will speak in my little voice, and whoever maybe changes, and it can change him. I'm not too famous, I'm not too powerful, but I'm gonna use my just my little voice to whoever I can get to, like to preach like a positivity and unity and love, just because there's like hate and discrimination and wars and stuff. It don't get us anywhere. They don't get us anywhere about killing some people and stuff like that, and hurting others and stuff, you know. So to me, hearing this, that there's people who died because of their origins, people who were just like praising God and stuff. It really like it was heartbreaking. It was like, oh my gosh, like it could be your cousin, it could be your husband, it could be your friends who are miserable and they just get killed because of who they are. Like we need to stop judging people by its covers, and it's like a quick judgment. Like get to know people. Like before you judge them, you'll be surprised how they're probably gonna be one of the most like friendly, nice people you ever met. So that's why like I just feel like as a word we have like so much like I don't know, so much to do and so much to know. Another thing that really touched me this month, it was like the cyclone I died, those like hurricanes, the happened in Africa. Someone is sub sub Southern Africa, like in Mozambique, sub-Saharan Africa, somewhere Mozambique, Zambia, and the Zimbabwe. Like this is Sakura died, the hurricane type of whatever bad bad weathers. They came and they like destroyed. I heard like in Mozambique they destroyed almost like 80% of the country things. And then in the oh no, it was in Mozambique and Malawi. So it was Mozambique and Malawi and Zambia. So like Mozambique was heavily affected, and then in the Malawi they were also affected so bad, and in the Zimbabwe. So to me, like it's so hard, like it's so sad, like to see people who are just living their life. I mean, we all know that like Africa is starting maybe growing and it's changing a little bit, but they're not there as like a Western, European and Asian countries. But they are trying, and they've been living just like that for hundreds and hundreds, centuries and centuries. They've been good. It is so sad to see them like going through this. Why they're not used to having those weather disasters? Like we don't have hurricanes, tornadoes, and stuff. Like in Africa, people they're not used to that. They're not even prepared for that. Like how like other Western like, countries, they already used to it. They are prepared for it. They are capable to like to survive from it, recover from it very quickly. So like to see like that happen in Africa somewhere they're not prepared, they're not used to it and stuff. It's just very sad, and to just see people struggling, dying, going through. People like, oh my gosh! Not only there is the diseases and wars and violence and gun shooting and stuff, but also weather disasters really like it hurt people so much, like affect um people so much. Like seeing that like happening, especially in Africa, it's just like really touching. Really like, oh my gosh, like we need to look out for each other as humans, as Africans, as whatever as humans. Like we need to help for each other because you might have it today, but you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Like weather disasters can happen anywhere, anytime. Like they can destroy a lot of things. Like. So if you see other people are struggling and you can help, just do what you can. Just do what you can, even if it's 1 cent. It's gonna add up if other people paid 1 cent, 1 cent. It's gonna add up to the point they can help someone who's struggling and stuff like that. So when you see stuff like that happening to other people, to other parts of the world, don't be just thinking like, oh, I'm not there, or I'm not one of them. There's no my family there, or like I'm not affected, or I'm good, like I'm living. Just know that it happened to them. They are people just like you, men just like you. So it can happen to you, towards anyone you know. So helping out is good. Like having a very good heart, wanting to see other people like living better. Like it's very good because we are here because someone somewhere done something for us, or someone somewhere wanted to just work for humanity and make sure that people are good. For somehow, somewhere, like you're not where you are because of all you. Sometimes it's just other people do things that you don't even know how it was done, and you just find yourself living comfortably that way because someone like had to stand up and be like, you know what, I want this community to be better. I want this country to be better, or this to be changed. Like someone like give up, put their life online to just make other people's lives better and stuff like that. So that's why when I see so that's why when I see things like that, when people need help the most and stuff, and they can help, even a little, they have a heart to give and help. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Another thing happened. Oh God, it was like losing my cousin's wife. I just heard that she has been sick, blah blah. She had this like a disease that was like pretty much like taking her life, which she took her life and stuff. And it was just very heartbreaking and stuff like that. Thinking about it, knowing like losing someone that you are related to and you know them, it just so like it just stuck in your mind. You'll be like, oh my gosh, like death is real, like seriously. So yeah, this month has been pretty like a roller coaster, just hitting like bad news all around, like coming from all corners of the world. Like for someone who's just like interested in learning about what's going on in the humanity in the world, and watching for the news about what's happening. Like as so many of you, like I was like, oh my gosh, like oh my gosh, like this world we live in. Like as much as there's a lot of good that happening, but there's also a lot of terrible things that are happening somewhere, like another parts of the world that it's affecting people's um emotions and stuff like that. Like those, especially those highlights one that we got to hear, like the shooting in New Zealand, and the crash in Ethiopia, the cyclone I died in Zimbabwe, Zambia, and Mozambique. So it was hard. So for me, all of that coming and just losing my cousin, it was just like, oh my gosh, like I had to think about what is life. Like if there is the people who are struggling, there's people who are, oh, I just like as people we just need to care about each other. Like we all in one boat, we all sharing one common as humans. Don't just see people maybe miss them, people are struggling, be like, oh, they're not missing them. Or there's Christian who are struggling, be like, oh, I'm not Christian. Or the black people who are like starving and stuff, and be like, oh, I'm not one of them. I'm having, I'm having better and stuff. We are all one. We all share a lot in common, and we are all humans, and we all share this world, so we should protect it and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why help when you can. We care about people, other people when you can. In all you can. That's what I can say. Other than that, I just wanted to come here for you and just tell you about all this. I know it's probably a little bit late, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it anyways, because I'm sure a lot of you heard about it, just like I did. We go on social media, see what's going on TV, national TVs and stuff. You see what's going on. So, but I just want to come here and also like say it, because that's that's how I feel. So guys, thank you so much, and stay tuned for other topics, other videos from me. And yes, I'm gonna be uploading more and more on the videos, and then in the future, like not in the future, pretty much like I'm going to be uploading more videos about different topics, about my life, my experience, and vlogs, all of those kind of stuff. So stay tuned and subscribe, and yeah, just go. What I can just say right now, what you can take on this video is that just go and care about other people. Just go and help in all you can, and just don't when I see other people struggling, don't just like a single yourself and be like, oh, they're not one of I'm not one of them. Just help. We are people, and we are here because somebody somehow helped us. So yeah, thank you so much, and be blessed. Mwah, 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 mwah.